The world premiere of Spirit Game, Pride of a Nation, took place just last week in Beverly Hills, California at the Writers Guild Theater. LaCrosse went behind the scenes with the Thompson brothers to get an idea of what the film was about.
This game is a very spiritual game and can be used as a medicine, and that's the way it's taught to us.
Well, the Thompson brothers are an incredible family. Their play is really out of this world. I mean, you've never seen anything like it. And they've become not only ambassadors of lacrosse, but really ambassadors for the people, for the Iroquois nation.
And spend some quality time with the legendary Jim Brown and faith keeper Oren Lyons.
These guys are fantastic. They are legends in their own time, and I give them all the credit in the world.
Live for the next generation, the 7 generations behind us. Be leaders for them. Be people that they look up to, that they inspire to be, and that's what we were.
I knew that he was a spokesperson for our people, so Oren is a great person in my eyes, someone that I've always looked up to, as a great person, as a wisdom keeper.
Amazing perspective that, say, before the film, and the young people in America, think of the game in a secular way. They don't know much about people or Indians or where it came from. And it's really going to put a different perspective to them.
Bill O'Brien, cousin of the Thompsons and current professional lacrosse player, has played an integral part in mentoring his young cousins into role models for today's Native youth and young lacrosse players worldwide. Bill was happy to shed light on Jim Brown's impact on our sport and explain his friendship with Oren Lyons.
I think Oren and Jim are both Hall of Famers. And from a lacrosse perspective, they've just been the forefathers of bringing lacrosse mainstream. He would play lacrosse 6 days of the week and play football on the 7th. Kind of really cool because Jim Brown's one of the greatest football players of all time. And if he's the greatest at football and he would prefer playing lacrosse 6 days out of the week, it says a lot for lacrosse as a game.
The general hope is that the Spirit Game helps bring lacrosse to a wider audience and for the first time ever educates the world about the origins of the game.
It's going to bring lacrosse even more mainstream than the Thompson brothers have already done, to the path that Jeremy paved through Syracuse onto the NLL, and what Heine's doing in the NLL kind of is helping bring lacrosse mainstream. But lacrosse is much more than a sport, and I think that's something that the film showed really nicely.
This turned out to be a very special night for all those involved. If you're interested in watching Spirit Game, it will be available on demand on Amazon and iTunes June 20th. Stay tuned to LaxAllStars.com for more information.